Good morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. I'm Rosanna. Today is WIP Weekend number 159. It's May 23rd, 2025. I'm laughing because as soon as I started talking, she came over and now she's going to jump up on my lap. Here she is right here. I'm not sure if you can see her. There she is. It's so funny. She could be asleep there, and as soon as I start talking, she wants to be in my lap, so I'll keep her in my lap for a little while. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I had a fairly busy week, and the sun is coming out for the first time in 5 days, so I am going to close those blinds so we can see better. I'm just going to pause you. So hopefully the color is going to be a little bit better. I can't believe it. It's been raining since Tuesday night and it has not stopped. And as soon as I started filming, the sun came out. I'm going to try and lighten this a little bit so I'm not too washed out. I'm not exactly sure how or how much light I should put because it makes it darker in the background. I'm not sure, but I think that's okay, I hope. So like I said, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We've got no plans this weekend, but I always say that and something happens. My week, oh boy. So we took the car in on Saturday, and we also were so close to the yarn store, Lovely Knitting. Do you want to come here? Come on. Are you coming? No? Okay. You be a good girl then. She's just going to sit there, I guess. And while we were in there, the rain came down like you wouldn't believe. I mentioned it in my acquisition video that I made earlier this week, and I'll link it below if you want to check it out. I got some beautiful yarns, really, really nice yarns, all with wool in it to make some sweaters. You know, I have all these plans, but my first sweater, which is sitting here, I've been working really hard on it, but it just doesn't seem to grow as fast as crochet. Knitting is quite slow to me. So we did that on Saturday, and as we were trying to get back on the highway, we couldn't get on. The on-ramp to the highway was closed, so we drove through parts of Toronto that we've never been to. I brought my knitting with me, so I was knitting in the car while Colin was trying to figure out how to get home. And, you know, we were in no rush. We had no plans, so it was a nice afternoon. And let's see, what else did we do? On Sunday, we had Amanda and her family over for a barbecue. Nope, Monday, because it was our long weekend. We had her over for a barbecue, and then we went and watched her game. So I have been out most evenings, so I didn't get as much crafting done as I'd like to. And then on Tuesday, I had a baseball game, and we lost by 1 run again, but we're having fun, and that's all that counts. Let's see, Wednesday, I made a video and released it the same day. Had yoga, and I think that's all I did. Not too much. Thursday, I went grocery shopping, you know, typical things. Went and paid a couple bills at the bank that don't take automatic deposit, and just kind of did some things in the pouring rain. Like I said, it's been raining and so cold. It's unbelievable how cold it is. I heard on the news last night that this is the coldest, let's see, May in over 20 years. So not good. And talking about 20 years, today, May 23rd, which is the Friday that I film, my husband and I have been in our house 23 years. We've been together. So we're going to have a nice barbecue dinner tonight instead of ordering pizza for Friday. And today, Friday, I'm making the video, and I'm probably just going to, I like to vacuum and dust before the weekend just in case we have people pop over, and the house is always clean for the weekend. I don't like doing any cleaning on the weekends. Once in a while I'll do, but yeah, just freshen up the house. So that was it for my week this weekend. Like I say, we have no plans, but that could change on a dime. Okay, so let me start with my finished items. I only have one finished item this week, and it is my movie marquee blanket. And I will pop up the picture here, and it's Treasured Planet. And I started this, just looking at my notes, May 13th, and I finished it yesterday, May 22nd. So the movie is Treasured Planets, and the colors, there's pinks and blues, a little bit of purple in there, some yellows, some browns, some tans. So I picked most of the pastel colors, and as you saw in my thumbnail. So it ended up being a little wider than 30 inches. It's almost 32, but that's fine. So I tried to pick up most of the colors in there. Not sure, I can't see, so hopefully you got to see the whole blanket. And it's just a corner to corner. It works up really quickly, and they're nice and warm blankets. So this is a blanket for donation to the senior center. And it's a nursing home and seniors living, so there's quite a few people there, and it's government subsidized. So a lot of them don't have much money, and a lot of them don't have family either to look after them. So I love donating there because at least they'll get a gift for Christmas time. And I've got my yarn in some of them, and I've been putting the blankets in them. And I think I'm up to about over 20 blankets already this year. So I will probably donate half of them now. I'll talk to her and then donate later. And then, I'm going to put her name up here. She sent me a pattern for a Walker Pocket, I believe it's called. And I'm going to try making one of those and then bring it in and see if they would be useful for the center there too. So I could start making some of those on a regular basis. So that's my blanket. I love the corner to corner because it's got a nice texture to it, and very, very simple. It's perfect for watching sports or a movie or whatever. It's great TV crochet. So that's what I finished this week. So that was my only finished item this week. I've got my yarns from my yarn haul and my gifts and my winnings. So they're sitting all in plastic bags down here, so I'll be spending some time after the video cleaning up my room and putting the yarns away. I'm just going to have a sip here. I have been very dry. Even though it's been humid out, I've been very dry lately. So let's move on to my WIPs. Okay, I have a few WIPs, mostly knitting, but I will show them. So I am knitting a pair of socks for me and a pair of socks for my granddaughter. And my granddaughter's socks, I've got them both here. Let me get the yarn untangled. And I have done the heel flaps on both of them, and I turned for the heel. So I will now be joining up to make the gusset for the socks. But look at the sparkle in that. Isn't that beautiful? She's just going to love these socks. And I did 50 rounds for the leg, 18 for the cuff. And I had her stand on a piece of paper this weekend so I could trace her foot, so I'll be able to know exactly how deep to make the socks. So coming along quite well with these, and I love the sparkle in it, and she's just so excited. And I said, honey, they're not good for summer. She goes, that's okay, I'm still going to wear them, Nonna. So that's the first pair. And like I said, on Saturday when we kind of got lost, I was knitting in the car, and I was knitting my socks. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I have done 50 rounds, just over 50 rounds on each, and I'm going to do 60 rounds for my socks. And the sparkle in here is not as sparkly as Paige's socks, but they are sparkly. So I am going to get these up to where I can start the heel flap. So quite excited about that. They're coming along really quickly, and I am doing 2 pairs, so I'm really shocked. I've been doing the knitting quite a lot in the mornings while I'm watching my crochet videos, my knitting videos, and of course my true crime videos. And I started watching the Karen Reed trial, but it's just so long and takes so much time. So I have been watching a channel. If you're interested, it's called The Lawyer You Know, and he is a lawyer. I believe he's in Florida, and he's doing a wrap up every day, and it's about an hour and a half, and I speed it up a bit. And he's really good at explaining what went on during the day. So I've been watching the wrap up instead of watching the 8 hours. I just don't have 8 hours to watch a whole video on the trials. So it's perfect for wrap up. So if you're interested in true crime and trials, he's called The Lawyer You Know, and he did an excellent one last night on the Coburg case. If you're interested in that, a lot of us crocheters, we love watching our true crime, and I've had a few comments regarding true crime. So just to let you know, those are a couple channels that I watch. So those were my 2 pairs of socks that I did. And I started another knitting project. I know I shouldn't be, and I've got it in my Joann's bag. I just love it. And the pattern is called, let's see, right here. My husband prints them all out. I just search the internet and see what pops up. It's by Crazy Hands, easy hat knitting pattern for men with folded brim. I am not going to be folding the brim because I am using a larger yarn, so I'm just going to be going by measurements, how high to make it. But this is the pattern here. It's an awesome hat, and I will link the web page below if you'd like to do it. But this is one of my yarns that I got at the Hamilton Fiber Fest, and it's for my son-in-law, and it is the green, and I just have done 2 or 3 rows of the pattern, so you really can't see anything yet. But I love the way the color's turning out, all the different greens in here. It's darker greens. That's what happens when I close the it's probably about there. So let me see if I push this right up. Nope, it's not happening. But it's a beautiful green. His favorite color is green. So I am making a winter hat. And this is the start to Christmas presents. So I started on that. And I'm hoping I'm going to have enough yarn. If not, I will rip it back. And I have a phone call coming in. I am going to just put you on hold. I'm not sure who it is. And I shall be right back. I'm back faster than I thought I would be. I missed the call, but that's okay. Oh, there goes my ball of yarn. Okay, I'm going to have to leave that there. It went under my desk. But that's the hat that I'm working on, and I'm really, really enjoying it. The thicker yarn, my knitting works up so much faster. So that's another knitting project. And then I am knitting a sweater. Sorry, I'm trying to look at my notes here, see if I missed anything. So I've been working on this sweater for I think a month and a half now, and I'm really pleased on how much I've completed. Turn it around. That's the front there. So I am down. Whoops, I don't want to lose any stitches. Nope, I'm good. I am down to almost my belly button, and this is how much yarn I have left from my first ball, and I have 5, so I have plenty because I was initially going to crochet with it. But I'm really happy how it's turning out, and I did adjust under the arms. It's a mess, but no one's going to see it, and it fits quite nicely now. And it's a short, you can make it long or short, so I'm going to be making it a short sleeve because I'm always hot. So I don't need the long sleeves. The short sleeves will be better for me. So I am hoping to finish this ball of yarn this week and then try and match it up to another skein. And hopefully I'll be able to knit. I can show you actually. I forgot to show you. Last week I was right here at the dark blue, so I've done, I'm going to say 2 inches. So I'm hoping to get another 2 or 4 inches done so I can start on the ribbing, because it will stretch when I block it. Like it's a very loose knit, so I can't wait to finish it. I really want to finish it soon, but I love crocheting and I find crocheting so much easier. Excuse me. I find crocheting so much easier to do while I'm watching TV, because I'm a very beginner knitter and I have to watch every stitch, or some missing stitches, or going through and separating the yarn. So that's why not much gets done. Not that I have to concentrate, it's just I still have to look. I'm just trying. My hair is itching my face right now. And it's just not parting. There we go. So that's all I've been working on. I have picked out a pattern, which I will link up here. I mentioned a couple months ago that I wanted to make another blanket, and I wanted to make it out of DK. For whom, I don't know, but for someone in the family. And these are the jeweled colors that I have picked out. And these were from a yarn haul from Mary Maxim. So I am going to get as many, oh my hair, as many of these squares as possible with these colors here. So I just love the jeweled colors. And I'm going to try and find another purpley pinky color to, I don't have any here, but I'm going to try and find one that is a DK that I can match up with these to make a very, very rich looking blanket. And that's the pattern I've decided to use. So, excuse me, I can't believe how dry my throat is. Just a moment. Oh, I hope I'm not coming down with something. So those are the colors I have chosen to make this blanket with. And I don't have that much DK. I do have, which I may use, it's a purple color. It's coming out blue, it always does. And it's a Mellow Spun DK by Mary Maxim. So I might add that one in, and I think that would be perfect, because then I'd have the lighter color and then the darker purple. So that's what I'm planning on starting this weekend, but we'll see how it goes. Last weekend we did some gardening, and I remember when I was younger, when we first moved into the house, we'd get all the gardens turned over and done in one weekend. Now I've only done a couple in the front, so we're waiting for the rain to stop, and hopefully we'll be able to finish up the flower gardens in the backyard. So I think that's it for this week for WIP Weekend. I hope you have a wonderful week and get all your week WIPs done. My hair is driving me crazy right now. Get your WIPs done. If not, enjoy. Oh, and I believe it's a long weekend in the U.S., so have a wonderful long weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.